So can Miomir Kecmanovic make an impact on Jannik Sinner today? The grass is green, it's a little lush. If you're going to play the defending champion, you might as well play him first, just in case he doesn't have a rhythm. Wimbledon starts for the world number one.
Love. Love. Love.
Good early return from Kecmanovic to get his first point on the board.
First game.
If you're putting together a game plan to play against Jannik Sinner and you're not Carlos Alcaraz, how do you do it?
Serve lots of aces, hit lots of winners. No, it's very difficult because Sinner is so offensive on whatever surface he's playing on, so you have to try and fight fire with fire, but when you're being ultra aggressive, that's when unforced errors can flow, and Kecmanovic has to do a really good job of just trying to hold his first couple of service games. If he can hit the spots, keep that first serve percentage high, and then look to get on the front foot so that Sinner can't dictate all the plays, then that is one way Kecmanovic can stay in this match early on, but it's easier said than done.
Love 15. All. 30-15.
Good start.
40-15.
Having lost the opening point, decent response this. Got to stay with Sinner early, you would think. Certainly can't give him a lead.
Gold. Out. Kecmanovic. 1 game off his set.
A good comfortable hold for Kecmanovic. And the other thing that's slightly different this year, in the last 5 or 6 years, we've had a little bit of practice on centre court and court 1. A couple of 45-minute sessions, but this year that only took place on court 1. So centre court is completely fresh and take the players a few moments to find their footing.
Love 15.
Missed by much.
Top class return again. Kecmanovic taking it early. Loves 30 opportunity here.
Yeah, it's a good early return, 131 miles an hour from Sinner, but came back with interest, and after that backhand error on the first point that missed by 12 millimeters, a little half chance for the Serb.
Probably a contender for most improved shot
15,
of the last
13.
couple of years. Jannik Sinner's serve. I don't remember it being such a force at first on the pro circuit, but just
one of the most improved for any player.
Yeah.
Sinner's serve. It's really gone from being okay to a major weapon.
Gold.
wow, that's a big miss.
15.
An unusual
14.
one.
It
Bound
was
to
such
be
a good
bit-
second serve as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
105 miles an hour, kicked up.
Thirty, 14. Deuce.
Wasn't easy here for Sinner. This is a complete miss hit. You're moving forward on a lush grass court. Sinner took his time and just rolled that forehand cross court. It's only the third game, but Sinner recognizing how important that shot was. strange choice of
Advantage
shot.
Sinner.
I think we're all expecting Kecmanovic to hit the smash there, and then perhaps it was a fraction low, so you would have thought the high forehand volley would have done, but ended up with something in between.
That was the hybrid. Big miss at deuce.
Out.
Well held
Sinner.
from break points down. Sinner.
Sinner leads
2-1.
2-1 first set.
He won't be taking this match for granted, Sinner. You can't take anybody ranked where this fella is for granted. 50, 40, 60 in the world. He just sort of hovers around that point. It's a very fine player. It certainly would have alerted him to the dangers, Sinner. Reckon he's nervous?
Yeah, absolutely. Coming back as defending champion, there'll be nerves, I'm sure, around that, and right at the back of his mind, I'm sure he's aware of what happened in Paris, and he wants to erase that with a first-round victory here. But Kecmanovic is a talented player. He's, as you said, been in the top 30. He's had some big wins. That was an important game to come through.
Time.
Looking out to the south from centre court. This planting is just beautiful. It's been lovely here for weeks watching the build-up and the physical labour that it takes to prepare this, the greatest of tennis stages for the championships. This is day one.
Let second serve. Love 15. Out. 15 all.
You have to hit 3 winners to hit one. Such is the Italians'
30-15.
court coverage.
Not scared of sliding into the shot, Sinner. But this is impressive ball striking right into the corner. Early preparation.
Out. 40-15. Out. 40-30. Out. Game Kecmanovic. Two games all first set.
Both players have lost just 1 point when they've got their first serve in. That's why we always go on about it. How important it is. Second serve, completely different for both. Sinner has not won a point when he's missed his first serve.
Fifteen love. Love.
You referenced Alcaraz a little earlier, Andrew, and that's something that he does very well, using the drop shot. Sinner's definitely looked to add that to his repertoire.
Love.
And when you hit the ball as hard as these players do from the back of the court, it's inevitable that your opponents are going to have to retreat a little bit, which then opens up the forecourt. The little drop shots.
Game Sinner. Sinner leads 3-2 first set.
Match just opening up here. It's Kecmanovic who had the opportunity to break first but couldn't take it. 3-2. Does this court play any different than the others, do you think?
No, it shouldn't do. And you know, the first couple of days, the court is being played in as well. And obviously, when you get the practice courts at Orangi, they're getting a lot of use in the practice week. So it's not always easy to keep that balance due to the wear and tear, but they are looking absolutely immaculate. I think the weather that we had in the practice week, with it being so hot, was definitely challenging for Neil Stubley and his team. But temperatures have certainly dropped and it's a lot cooler for everyone.
Time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players are ready. Thank you. Love.
Forehands are where the errors are coming from.
Love.
Defending champion. First serve percentage, Kecmanovic high. 77% of his firsts are going in. He's winning a lot of points. Feels Sinner just fighting for his rhythm, finding the pace, finding the middle of the racket, all settling in. And this is exactly what the Serbians fans will have wanted to see. Stay in the match early. Like a World Cup game in football, isn't it? The first 15 or 20 minutes, keep it tight.
Game Kecmanovic. Three games all first sets.
A 40-love drop shot too, a little variation.
Yeah, Kecmanovic has done a very nice job on serve, as you say, keeping in touch in this first set, the last game with these balls.
Love 15.
Sinner certainly not having it his own way. A couple of big strikes there, 130 miles an hour with the first serve, and then taking this drive volley out of the air. Wow.
30-15.
Been a few aces on the first serve from Sinner, but that one, 106 miles an hour on the second serve, right in the corner.
That's what 1 millimeter looks like.
New balls, please.
No breaks in the opening 7 games.
Sinner leads 4 games to 3.
Kecmanovic had the only 2 break points, 4-3 Sinner. Yeah, it's a timeless scene. Shouldn't be any need for the roofs. Court 1 over on the right-hand side, the administration building, the executive side of things, just between those 2 courts. Gets quite windy, the 4 courts between centre and number 1. Picks up the wind from the west, which is sort of top right of your picture.
And just above centre court as we look, the Millennium Building. That's got 1 more year of building work post-championships to put an extra level on to accommodate more space for players.
It's great in
their
there.
Entourages and families.
It's so good in there. And
Time.
It was only 4 or 5 weeks ago that it sort of...
It was still a building site, wasn't it?
It really was.
Everyone was still a bit worried. But it's looking good now.
Miomir Kecmanovic, an 8-7 record at the champion, a winning record at Wimbledon. 3rd round in 2022, 24 and 25, where he played Novak, Sinner and Novak.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice draws. Tough opponent, first round for Sinner.
15 love. Love. Bold. 30-15. 40-15. (40-30). Game Kecmanovic. Four games all for set.
Another good hold. Just by that murmur around the crowd in centre court, they appreciate they've got a match on their hands.
Love. Out. 30 love.
There it is again.
40 love.
113 miles an hour on second serve and getting so much elevation, kick off the court. Wouldn't necessarily expect to see that on a grass court.
Fault.
The grass behind the baseline, Sinner's end, is already taking a pounding, no doubt, behind Kecmanovic's end as well. But this is the sliding from Sinner. He must have produced 20 or 30 yards of slides already. You see those areas of damage. Just sort of scuff marks, really. Well, it was nice and easy at 40 love, and he tried the serve and volley just as a bit of a change-up. Sinner missed his first serve, and now 40-30. Time for a solid point. Got it.
Deuce.
Been praising his second serves. Sinner went for that one. at 116 miles an hour, but the double fault brings Kecmanovic back to deuce. Big moment in this first set. Sinner will be looking to get back to basics.
Advantage, Kecmanovic.
Got himself in a spot of bother here, Sinner. 40 love, back to 40-30, and then consecutive double faults.
Well. 5 straight points for Miomir Kecmanovic, who will serve for this first set.
Kecmanovic leads
31,
5 against
quite
4 first set.
surprising minutes played. Too many errors, Sinner. Well played to the serve.
Time.
Well, it's now 6 straight points for Kecmanovic. 40 love down in the previous game. Sinner serving and comfortable. And then suddenly the errors flowed.
Sinner had looked so comfortable on serve, hitting some second serve aces, was 40 love up, as you say, 40-30 serve, back-to-back double faults.
And the errors continue to flow from the Sinner racket. 8 straight points now. And 34 minutes have been played here as the defending champion in the sunshine on centre court faces these 3 set points. This is a turn-up. And that's it. Good job, Miomir Kecmanovic. A set to him.
6 games to 3.
He got hammered last time he played Sinner at Wimbledon in 2024. He's been hammered by Novak on a couple of occasions as well, but this time he looks very comfortable on the stage. Didn't really see this one coming, but yeah, hey, listen, he's a good player. He's 50th in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, beginning of the match, we're hoping that Kecmanovic can keep it close early doors, and he did exactly that, served nicely, and both players were holding serve comfortably. We thought that was going to be the case in the 9th game with Sinner up 40 love, but 9 points, 9 straight points later. You can see that reaction from Kecmanovic's team. He's taken the first set.
Serbia represented in all 3 matches on centre court today. Novak Djokovic in action later on, and so too Sabalenka's opponent in the second match. And the first serves in for both players. First serve percentage high, first serve points won, excellent. When Kecmanovic had a chance on those second serve, and the double faults really counted for that number down the left-hand side. Second serve points won from Sinner, 22%. And frankly, Kecmanovic, he had the break points first in the third game as well.
Yeah, he did, and you just referenced the unforced errors flowing from Sinner. He made 15, Kecmanovic just 3. Yes, Sinner hit more winners, but very surprising turn of events at the end of the first set. And now, on the back of Roland Garros, losing unexpectedly there. It's safe to say the pressure's on Sinner.
Second set. Sinner to serve. Love.
He's not giving ground, Kecmanovic. He's standing there, and he's not going to be bullied off this court. He's inside the baseline for that return, taking that ball as early as he can. He's got no choice. It's arriving quickly, but that's well handled.
It's a clever shot from Sinner, going back behind his opponent. Never easy changing direction on a grass court.
Game set. First game, second set.
Defending champion here, #1 in the world, in the absence of Carlos Alcaraz, so heavily favoured to win the French Open recently. He was on a 30-match winning streak, but lost in that second round match. And really affected by illness, by heat. Had his tests in Milan over a couple of days. The camp, if they were worried, certainly didn't overreact, saying things are okay. But questions will be asked now about this, just because he's lost that first set. He is the center of attention wherever he plays, being the world's #1. .27 kilos
for the restring.
Yeah, I wonder what he started with. Is that going up or down?
If it's going up, that means he's looking for a little bit more control. If it's going down, looking for a little bit more power.
Love 15.
Players during the recent Queen's Club tournament They were having rackets restrung during matches a little bit tighter because it was so hot, the ball was flying on them. Errors again.
15 all.
And that shot there from Sinner is just swinging a little bit early on the ball, so he's hooking it cross court. He needs to move up with his feet, get a little bit tighter to the baseline. He had time. Love 15. It's not a shot you'd expect him to miss.
Out. 15-13. Let's second serve.
As soon as
15
Kecmanovic sliced that backhand, Sinner leapt over to his backhand side and said, well, I'm just going to get this forehand into play. Very quick to see that. First break points for Sinner.
Sinner leads 2 games to love, second set.
That will come to something of a relief.
Yeah, it's a good response. I've been very surprised and disappointed with the way that the first set ended. A little bit of a slip and ending up on his backside, but he got the break point. Now I'll be looking to back up that break of serve with a strong service game.
Love. Let's this up. Let's first serve. Fifteen all.
Really is struggling on second serve. Sinner just won 2 of 10 in the match. First serve working very well. He's won 23 of 26.
30-15. $40-15. Fold. Sinner leads 3 games to love, second set. First set, Kecmanovic.
Not easy, but he's on his way in this second set. We definitely got a first-round match on our hands here. Jannik Sinner, of course, the first Italian man or woman to win a Wimbledon singles title. Matteo Berrettini, 2021, was in the final. Jasmine Paolini, 2024, in the women's. By reaching last year's final, he completed the set of all 4 major final appearances. And he's gone, Tim, to the ice towel pretty early here. You're bound to be cautious after having that shock at the French Open, aren't you? It's not hot here today.
No, I think that's right. It's sort of precautionary. It's not too hot out there, but having lost the first set, he hopes he's going to be out here for a while longer. So trying to keep that core body temperature down.
No grass court warm-up event for him, you understand that? He said no need to jeopardize confidence. I might get a bad loss or a loss.
Time.
I think he has enough grass court experience, obviously, coming back as defending champion. And when you reflect on how much tennis he's played this year, he played so well in so many Masters 1000s, winning 5. Obviously a surprising result at Roland Garros, but probably felt that rest and recovery was the most important thing.
Out. 15 love. Love.
That was a very late change of mind. He was set up to smash his forehand again after a great return deep. Just electing to throw something different in there. He's not flowing completely at the moment, Sinner.
$40-15. Fold. Please. Game Kecmanovic. Sinner leads 3-1 second set.
Obviously in a better position in this second set, but that unforced error count is surprisingly high for Sinner. 19 compared to just 5 to his opponent. $18 winners to 3, I guess, balancing the books.
Yeah. And taking into account the speed of his forehand and the spin, the depth, the quality of this, all of that, he's way up on the analysis that we do. He's at 9.4 in this set compared to 6.4 in the previous.
30 love.
That'll work. Good first serve, getting into position on the second shot and just ripping that forehand.
Sinner leads 4-1 second set. First set, Kecmanovic.
Kecmanovic has been out there against the best in the world. He's never defeated a world #1. In fact, he's lost all 4 matches he's played against the #1 ranked player at the time. But he beat Sasha Zverev, the recent French Open champion, in Acapulco this year. He's shared the arena, including centre court, with the likes of Novak Djokovic. He'll be on later, third match. And of course, Jannik Sinner as well. He's been around great players for practice weeks as well, selected by them and accepted their invitation to join them. Dominic Thiem and Federer and Novak. He spent time with all of them. So a very seasoned professional. I just wonder if we've not given quite enough credit to the scoreline, to this man, or for the scoreline.
I think he's shown a lot of experience as well, being out on the big stage. He looked cool, calm and collected. There wasn't any sort of nervous energy wasted, and did so well at the end of the first set. Taking those last 9 points. But no panic from Jannik.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players are ready.
Early break in this second set puts him in a strong position.
Number 15. Out. 15 all. Fifteen, 13. 30.
Certainly some nice touch from Kecmanovic there. But I think Sinner would have been a little bit disappointed with his first drop shot, had plenty of time to drive that backhand.
Deuce.
Just wonder whether he could have volleyed that.
I wonder whether he thought Sinner's shot was going to go long. Sinner slid into that backhand and pushed it down the line. There was a puff of what used to be chalk.
Advantage Kecmanovic. Game Kecmanovic. New balls, please. Ball change. Sinner leads 4 games to 2, second set.
These two first came across each other. I mean, they knew each other, but they came to prominence when they were at the Next Gen ATP finals. That was in Milan in 2019. This is for the younger players. The lineup that year, obviously Jannik was the lowest ranked, I think the youngest. Highest ranked and the youngest, but the lineup included De Minaur, Tiafoe, Casper Ruud, Humbert and Davidovich Fokina. Sinner won it. That's lovely control of the racket head, just coming across it, right to left. Putting a little bit of side spin on the ball and keeping it deep. Sinner forced into a difficult passing shot. Big second serve at a key moment.
It was, and he's served a few double faults from Sinner, but Kecmanovic at love 15 would have fancied getting that back into play. It was on the forehand.
Simone Vagnozzi there, just... What is that? Is that serving into the body? Credit where it's due. He is making life really difficult for Sinner.
He certainly is, getting in and out of the corners. Big forehand down the line, moving forward. Seems that Sinner is the one off balance in these baseline exchanges. First serve percentage is decent from Sinner, but when he's missing there, mainly in the net, he's got to keep driving up.
Second time on that side in this game that he's missed a second serve return.
Yeah, I felt that time that was the quality of the second serve. The previous one, you felt like Kecmanovic was on the forehand.
That's very good backhand down the line. That's like his senior countryman Djokovic who'll be on this court later on. That's a raking backhand. Damaging. Oh, just away. Excellent return of serve. Kecmanovic has gone out there and he's decided that he's not going to give any ground, including on that second serve return.
Ladies and gentlemen, please switch off mobile phones. Thank you. Advantage, Sinner.
Quality hitting from Sinner. Big point, upper break. Deuce didn't want to let his opponent have that break point opportunity. Now his chance to close out this game. First serve percentage dropping.
No future there.
Sinner leads 5 games to 2, second set. First set, Kecmanovic.
DJ, Popstar and Various all up in the royal box. Ronan Keating, and a match to enjoy today. The defending champion not having it his own way.
Time.
Well, that is terrible news about Jack Draper having to pull out of the tournament with injury, and obviously putting out the statement, and that'll be mulled over. Emma Raducanu, it dropped on her Instagram last night that she wasn't able to play. She's got a stress fracture in the leg. Such a shame. And that's possibly why there's a bit of a buzz around the place, and not just the change of ends.
15 love. Fifteen all. Thirty, 15.
Call, hold of serve, and now Sinner has to answer the questions.
Pretty happy with that backhand, right on the outside edge of the line.
This is a really important game.
Yeah, moment of truth for Sinner in this set. His first serve percentage has been dropping. Hasn't been easy for him holding serve, but he's got the opportunity to make it a set all right here.
Well, that is a surprising drop shot, and if he had another go, he certainly wouldn't play it.
Well, it was a poor choice of shot after a brilliant return. He's got the short forehand, and that's got way too much air and height over the net, giving Sinner plenty of time. First point on a big service game. Sinner will be happy, though.
Love.
Backhand or forehand, his best shot?
The forehand is able to generate more power, but the backhand is so technically sound. Taking that early, 2 set points.
Second set.
And
6 against the draw.
that's good for the second set. 4-6, 6-3. The defending champion off and running. Hasn't been easy. Sinner leads the tour for most singles titles won in 2026. He's only lost on 3 occasions. He's used to winning, but there was some talk of whether or not he was vulnerable coming into this after what happened at the French Open. There's no way he's going to be low on electrolytes or all those tests that were done after that French Open capitulation. Very oddly, physically, he just completely evaporated. But that's better. And Kecmanovic losing that first point in that last game, that sort of the moment for him. He's played well. It's not over, this one.
No, definitely not. And if you'd have said to Kecmanovic an hour and 20 minutes ago, would you take 1 set all after 2 sets? He would have said absolutely. And
let's talk about all these people going out. I mean, it's a bit of a negative, but it's Jack Draper has pulled out with a bad arm. That means that I mean, he's played so little tennis. 10, 12 matches in a year and a half.
So frustrating when you think this time last year he was coming in playing the best tennis of his life. He was top 5 in the world. He'd beaten Alcaraz to win Indian Wells. He'd been in the final at Madrid on clay. He was 4th round of the French. He was coming into the grass court seasons with his high hopes and also the hopes of a nation. But since then, he's literally only played about 3 tournaments. Played 1 match at US Open in September, then didn't play it again until March in Indian Wells, where he played well. He beat Djokovic, but the body just hasn't been able to stand up.
A couple of matches he won in Eastbourne as well, but he's decided that due to an arm injury, he's out. So Jack Draper out. Taylor Fritz was due to play him in the first round, and a lucky loser will take Jack Draper's place. So that's too bad for him. Emma Raducanu last night pulling out. So again, some great entertainment denied us all, but some great doubts for her now, because that's a stress fracture. That is a serious injury. And of course, the big name that we miss is Carlos Alcaraz, and that is, well, he's on indefinite leave at the moment.
He is, you know, so frustrating for him as well. In Barcelona, he hit a forehand return and felt something in his wrist. He completed that match and won that match, but has not played since. Missed Madrid, Rome, Roland Garros, Queens, and now to Wimbledon. So wish him a speedy recovery, because we need the top players back competing against each other in these biggest and best events. But when you look at the tournament calendar and the amount of time that the players are on the road, there just isn't much time to rest and recover.
It's the way people are hitting the ball as well. It is different than it used to be. So that's a roundup of who's unable to play. This man is certainly playing very well, Kecmanovic. The numbers from the second set. First serve points won, Jannik Sinner. Well, he's battened down the hatches there. That's at 100%. He may only be getting 50% of his first serves in, but that's impressive. And the second serve points won has gone up as well. The big deal, Tim, is that he cut down on the unforced error count, Sinner, down the left-hand side, 3rd from the bottom.
Yeah, that's right. That was costly in the first set, but he certainly kept up with the winners. 16 winners to just 3, and that emphasizes how Sinner is the one that's dictating these points. He's the one looking to get up and get those heavy strikes in. First serve percentage definitely dropped. It was in the 70s in the first set, but down at 52. He said that he'll be a lot happier with the outcome of the second set. Early part of this third set, I think, is vital for both men. Kecmanovic looking to just a couple of strong service games.
Just beginning at the early stages of that second set to look back at the last defending men's champion. to lose his first round match the year after. In other words, this corresponding match for Sinner, that was Leighton Hewitt losing to Ivo Karlovic in the first round all the way back in 2003, so 23 years ago.
Time.
We're a very long way from an upset here, but Kecmanovic has made a match of it.
Third set, Kecmanovic to serve.
And it's a quick match, an hour and 16 only of play.
Wait, please.
Day one of the championships, and people are settling in, and the Serbian player just taking his time. He's used to playing on the biggest stages. Certainly not overawed today.
Hold. Love.
That is up there with Kecmanovic's drop shot, the first point of the previous game.
He's trying to scratch his head there, but he's got the cap in the way. But I think Sinner is seeing the funny side of that shot. Didn't quite get any grip change in, probably a little bit late. That gives everyone hope, that shot.
40 love.
Still trying to work out what went on.
First game, third set.
He said he would come out here, Kecmanovic, and play with freedom. Simple game plan will try to make him feel uncomfortable, by which he means Sinner. Maybe he won't be at his best in his first match on grass, and that is the way this has appeared. Sinner perhaps not at his best at all times.
Love.
But rather ominously, he is settling in.
Neither player hanging around. This match being played at a rapid pace.
Love. Out. 40 love. Hold. 40-15.
It's a better attempt than the previous drop shot from Sinner, but still not finding the mark. You would say at 40 love, not a bad time to try it, but at 4-all in the first set, Sinner lost his serve from 40 love.
Williamson. 1-all third set.
History not repeating itself.
Love. Out. 15-all.
Sinner had the opportunity to come forward there off the net cord, but he chose to hit the slice backhand and retreat.
(30-15). Out. 30-all.
It's only the third game of the set, but you feel like this is a big moment here. Sinner looking to maintain the momentum. Sinner found the first of these three drop shots mildly amusing, but that at 1-all, 30-all from the #1 player in the world is pretty shocking.
First serve. Let. First serve.
Bad. Really wild.
Kecmanovic leads 2-1, third set.
Firm
1-7.
second serve, 99 miles an hour, gets the job done. And Sinner's very cross with himself because he's let his opponent off the hook there. Drop shots are a habit. You go, you go to the well, don't you? You keep on doing it, and your brain gets in the way. Andy Murray went through phases, didn't he, where he was playing too many of them. But, I mean, often they're a sign of a lack of concentration.
Yeah, exactly that. And as Sinner sat down at the change of ends, he sort of looked up to his box and kind of gestured to his head to say, what was I thinking? Not only poor shot selection, but very poor execution. But he's just got to keep his focus here. He's on serve in the early part of the third set.
Time.
Darren Cahill was going to leave the camp a year and a half ago, but was persuaded to stay on. I thought he was going to swan off into the sunset, spend more time doing things of a more leisurely nature, but no. Former US Open semi-finalist himself.
Love. Goal. 15 all. Thirty 15. Forty 15. Goal. Game 7. Two games all, third set.
Waiting for Sinner to get a half chance on the Kecmanovic serve.
Ow. 15 love.
I really think he enjoyed the last one. Just a deep cut across the board. I think we'd had enough of the rally.
15 all.
And I think we could conclude that if Sinner's going to play drop shots, it's got to be on the backhand side. That was magnificent.
Almost exhibition type stuff.
Wants the recognition from the crowd as well. You wonder if that point had an impact on the next point.
Yeah, I think getting the crowd going and engaging them as the defending champion. There's the big guy out on the court now. I think that's definitely a positive for him and a negative for his opponent. Oh, I hope that is a lot. It sounded worse than it looked, because he definitely, as he changed direction from the middle of the court and pushed back, he definitely made a noise, and now he's feeling that left hip. He definitely needs the trainer, I think. Okay, he says he's all right.
Oh, this is never a good look. Players changing direction with that split step.
And it was the folding up left leg, wasn't it? Yeah. Pretty unnatural looking, wasn't it?
It's very unsettling as well when you have a fall like that and then you've got to play the next point.
He's fine.
Didn't look too unsettled there.
30-14.
No holding back on this forehand. Too central from Kecmanovic. Breakpoint opportunity.
Deuce. Advantage Kecmanovic.
That's well held on the volley.
Deuce.
Just this slight pause before hitting the forehand volley makes your opponent commit and then back behind.
Advantage Kecmanovic.
Jannik Sinner just sort of hesitating after that missed return as he walked from the right court to the left court and just working out whether indeed he's injured or not. And from breakpoint down, that's a fine hold by the Serbian. I hope Jannik Sinner is okay.
Kecmanovic leads
He's not
3 games to
walking
2, third
completely
set. 1 settle.
freely here. But he has not called for the trainer. He recovered from his backhand side in that 2-all game. Went to the middle of the court, then tried to change direction. And that is so often the move which gives difficulty. But credit where it's due to Kecmanovic, who actually is playing a pretty good match here. A very consistent, high-level performer. How's he done well? How did he win that first set? Look, just no doubt a game plan, Tim, that he took out there. Return hit points. First serve, obviously you are on the defensive with Sinner serving the big serves. Second serve, look how far he's getting in. You cannot give Sinner the first hit, and I suppose that's what this is about.
Yeah, and I think that's been consistent when they got into the baseline exchanges. Kecmanovic has been able to hold his position. He hasn't been forced too far back behind the baseline. When he's had the opportunity to step in, he's dictated well. And as you say, this early part of the third set, he saved those break points. He's got his nose in front to try and put some pressure on Sinner's serve again.
So we keep an eye on Sinner's movement here. Certainly after the slip in the previous game, he got up and hit a winning forehand. Said everything was okay to the umpire, but these injuries, if that's what he's got, well, they show themselves at odd times. Certainly later than when they happen sometimes. Fingers crossed. We do not need another withdrawal.
Love.
Not necessarily a shot you're expecting to see on a grass court. Behind the baseline, Sinner playing the short angle whip forehand cross court.
Love. Game. New balls, play ball change. 3 games all, third set.
Sinner thought about changing rackets, but then may play this one service game with the old racket. And then when it's his turn to serve, we'll have a new racket.
Love 15.
Huge racket head acceleration on the forehand side from Sinner gives him that power, but also the control, the spin, hiked over the net. Doing some damage into Kecmanovic's forehand.
Love 13.
He's been the man to beat this year, especially with Alcaraz out injured. 37-3 record. Only Zverev more wins. He's the French Open champion. Menchik, Djokovic, and Cerundolo have beaten Sinner.
15-13.
Put a slight asterisk next door to Juan Manuel Cerundolo's name on that one as well. That was most peculiar at the French Open. Listen, he shook hands at the end of the match having beaten him. Fair enough. And this the first match since that loss.
Fifteen, 14. Out. 30, 14.
Couple of timely first serves.
Deuce.
Holding nothing back. Two first serves at 129 miles an hour.
First serve. Out. Advantage, Kecmanovic. Deuce.
Sinner's done extremely well to stay in that rally. There was one moment where he went to the slice forehand and he chipped it deep, and it just gave him time to recover his position in the rally.
Advantage, Sinner.
Again, Sinner doing damage with this big forehand. You heard that cry of let's go. He recognises how important this seventh game is in this third set.
It's a slip again. He put his right foot down to hit the backhand and it went.
Deuce.
I mean, he's already gone over heavily. That was in the 2-all game. Watch his right foot plant there and just move a bit. He's probably moving a little bit more gingerly the last few minutes than he would like. I mean, it gets to a point where you don't want to put your full weight through the anchor leg.
And inevitably on a new grass court, there's going to be a little bit of moisture in the plant.
is a wonderful holder serve.
Kecmanovic leads 4 games to 3. Third set, 1 settle.
Again, credit where it's due. And you look at the year-end rankings for Kecmanovic, and you can see why he has been consistently top 50. So, a first slip from early in the match. That one was the bad one at 2-all in the third. We were concerned about his left hip, and here it is again. It doesn't appear to have injured him, but I really think that we won't know until later or tomorrow, and he won't know, more importantly.
Time.
He didn't call for the trainer. There was another moment, a couple of games later, where he tried to plant his right foot and it went a bit.
Goal. 15 love.
When you just come through a difficult service game, you want to try and put the pressure straight back on your opponent's serve. Second serve return would have been disappointed to find the net.
Goal.
Saw Sinner miss time a few forehands in the first set. On this occasion, from behind the baseline, flattening it out down the line.
Goal. Thirty 15.
That doesn't look very attractive or comfortable.
Is it part of the design?
13.
No, I think it's blood.
Is he leaking?
Must be quite a severe blister if it is blood.
Deuce.
Kecmanovic is proving a very difficult man to put away. Again, that return of serve. It's just as with his senior countryman Novak Djokovic, it's not always spectacular looking, but very effective, deep, hard return. Top quality returning.
Advantage, Sinner.
That's a big hold.
4 games all, third set.
Longest set, only at 4 all. Pivotal for the match, obviously.
Love. Love.
Great depth on the slice backhand.
Love.
When the ball hits the line, it sometimes checks and affected Sinner's timing.
Game, Kecmanovic.
Just the game you want. 4 straight points,
Kecmanovic
5-4 up.
5-24, third set, 1 settle.
And looking for a quick start as he tries to go 2 sets to 1 up. Miomir Kecmanovic trying to cause the shock here on centre court, day 1. He's from Belgrade, is Miomir Kecmanovic. He's the son of 2 doctors. At the age of 13, he went off to Florida to train at Bollettieri's. Some schooling as well, but pretty much a full-time player from the age of 13 or 14. He was a part of a next-gen group, which has been truly impressive. Dominor and Francis Tiafoe and Ruud, and the man he's playing today in Jannik Sinner. So credit to him for coming out here and making this contest very, very difficult for the defending champion.
Time.
News from Wimbledon today, sadly, and last night, that 2 box office British names will not be taking part this year. Jack Draper, an injured arm. He tried to play and did play in Eastbourne last week, won 2 matches. We thought he was on the way back, but it's not to be. Taylor Fritz will now play Dusan Lajovic, another Serb. And Emma Raducanu last night declaring that she couldn't play. She has a stress fracture, so that is too bad for both of them, and wishing them well. Meantime, here on centre, Kecmanovic a game away from 2 sets to 1.
Love. 30 love. Let's first serve. Out. Out. 30-15. (40-15). Game set. 5 games all, third set. Love 15.
And Sinner's got the shot he wants there, but with his type of power on the forehand side, he doesn't need to hit the line. If that was 3 feet inside the sideline, probably would have still been a winner. 15, that would have given him love 30.
Just struggling with the timing at the moment on the forehand. He's been playing it either a little bit early.
Struggling with his opponent as well.
He's playing well. I mean, I keep thinking, are we giving him enough credit? Because he is taking the ball early and striking it. But definitely a day of errors for Sinner.
Gold.
He's pointing down at the line because the ball just stopped. Oh.
Yeah, Sinner dropped back for that second serve return and played with a little more shape on the forehand. This is a big point. Set all 5 all, 30 all. It was a first serve. It was somewhat of a safe first serve, and Sinner would have expected to get that back into play.
Let first serve.
That is devastating court speed from the defending champion. The drop shot was pretty handy and a surprise.
Look at that, on the slide. Wow. And then able to control the racket face, flick the forehand cross court. Sinner dropping back again.
Advantage Sinner.
And that change of view that you serve to can affect the service motion and rhythm. Certainly makes somebody who is serving think. That's a neglected part of match play, changing where you receive from. These forehands, he is spraying them.
And for a player of his caliber, that moment in the match, you just do not expect him to make an unforced error.
Receiving deep against Sinner.
Kecmanovic has kept going for his shots. 5-all deuce, driving the backhand down the line. Courageous play.
Well, he guarantees himself at least a tiebreaker in this third set.
Kecmanovic leads 6 games to 5, third set, 1-all.
Are you surprised at Sinner's level or lack of it on the big points, or do you think this is a subject of a result of a lack of match play in the last month? Or?
Well, I think the first round of any tournament is always difficult. It's obviously a big switch in surface. There hasn't really been a middle ground with Sinner today. I think his quality play has been excellent, but when it has dropped off, it's really been a lot of unforced errors, and that's, you know, why he finds himself in a little bit of a predicament here. In the end of the third set, nearly 40 unforced errors from Sinner. Yes, there's been 45 winners, but it's a little bit erratic, and he's in a tricky spot right now.
The Serbian's drive backhand down the line was committed. He's got himself a game plan, and as far as he's concerned, it's working. He's making life uncomfortable for Sinner, and he has done right from the word go, and that's what he wanted to do. So credit to him for at least some of this scoreline.
And I think when you set the bar so high for so long, you reflect on Sinner's quality of play this year. We expect to see shots like that. When he makes the unforced errors, it's a lot more of a surprise.
Let's preserve.
Anything that drops short, and this again made possible by the return.
Straight back at Sinner's feet, and able to Really execute the forehand cross court.
Fault.
It's the right play.
Took that second serve early. We talked about Sinner dropping back, but Kecmanovic was right up on the baseline. Got a good strike on the second serve, but just found the tape.
Next first serve. Fault. T15. Game Sinner. 6 games all, third set, tiebreak. One, 0, Sinner.
On the back of how poor Sinner's forehand drop shot's been in this match, this is an interesting choice of shot. However, executed perfectly. Sinner gets the immediate mini break and looking to back that up with 2 strong points here. Stamp his authority early in this third set tiebreak.
Two, 0, Sinner.
It's another example of a shot that could have been 2 or 3 feet inside the sideline and it would have been a winner. Just missed it wide.
Three, 0, Sinner.
8 aces this set.
$19 for the match.
Very comfortable 3-love so far in this tiebreaker.
Three, 1, Sinner.
It was the right shot. Good heavy backhand down the line, but it is a shot that you would expect Sinner to make.
3-2, Sinner.
Sinner looking to be aggressive on the backhand, but just didn't do enough with the approach shot.
I feel like he's playing a game that he's not that comfortable with, because his normal one is producing errors.
Yeah, 3-love, he's got that backhand, he steps in and rips it down the line, but finds the net. It's a shot that he'd probably make 9 out of 10. All of a sudden, 3-love, back to 3-all. Pressure building.
He was looking so comfortable, so set at the baseline. The return again was magnificent. Down the middle, firm, hard. It neutralizes the Sinner serve immediately. Listed as 6 foot, never appears that way. Stocky. He's a very difficult man to knock off balance, that's for sure.
Yeah, his movement's been impressive. Turning defence into attack, back behind Sinner.
Once again, it is Sinner that breaks down. 2 points for the Serbian on his serve.
5 for Kecmanovic.
First time he's been ahead in this breaker. 3-love down, remember.
Sinner probably played it a little safe with the overhead, but once he got the forehand, he unloaded again. Level at 5-all. Where does Sinner go with this first serve?
Sinner.
20th ace of the match. 129 miles an hour right onto the line. Goodness. What a rally.
The crowd rose even before that magnificent point was over. Decent first match on centre this year.
Sinner just flying across the court, asking his opponent to hit one more shot, and look at that.
That's nice.
6-all in the tiebreak. A nice little high five. Kecmanovic doing so well to stay in these rallies under the barrage from Sinner.
Wow!
7-6.
This is absolutely inspired. Not going to hang around and play another 26 shots. Just unleashing down the line. And here's a set point for Miomir Kecmanovic from Belgrade, Serbia.
Let's for serve. Let's second serve. Thank you.
Away. 2 sets to 1, Kecmanovic. We've got a major shot on our hands here.
Kecmanovic leads by 2
The
sets
defending
to 1.
champion in real trouble because his 5-set record is horrendous. Wow, what a set of tennis. Great, great tie break. Sinner didn't break when he had opportunities. They went to that tiebreaker. Again, you might say too many unforced errors. Same amount of points won. It's when you win them.
Time. Fourth set, Sinner to serve. Ball.
Jannik Sinner has won just one of his last 9 5-set matches. And if he's to avoid being at the center of a really big upset here as defending champion, he's going to have to go 5 sets here.
Ball. Ball. Out. 40 love. Ball. Ball. 40-15. Ball. First game, 4 sets.
So obviously a pretty big shock possible here now at 2 sets to 1. Kecmanovic. We think back to Leighton Hewitt and the massive Ivo Karlovic. Remember that serving day he had in 2003, 23 years ago. That was the last time a men's singles defending champion lost. And this victory, if if Sinner was to gain victory, it would draw him level with Nicola Pietrangeli for most Grand Slam wins for an Italian man.
Love 15.
In the women's singles, Marketa Vondrousova, who was defending women's champion, lost in 2024 to Monero. Before that, it was Steffi Graf losing to Laurie McNeil.
Let's for some. Love 13. Out. 15-13. Out. 40-13.
His forehand has become traumatic for him.
That's just a really poor miss for any professional tennis player, let alone the world #1 and defending champion. You're down 2-1, you're 30 all on your opponent's serve, looking for an early breakpoint opportunity, and you miss a second serve return, a routine one.
Not even close to the right shot to play, is it? Behind the baseline, defending from a backhand drive to playing a drop shot. So whatever is happening for Jannik Sinner, he's having no fun whatsoever. I have to say, it looks like his right foot is bleeding, although he's not making any sort of gesture towards it or showing no signs of upset, but whatever's coming out of his right foot is red, and one can only assume, therefore, that it is blood. Unless he's got some sort of ointment in there or cream or something. What is that?
Amazing.
Man, that looks horrible.
Don't think it's strawberries.
Yeah, and it's getting worse as well.
Out. 15 love.
And it doesn't look like it's affecting his movement. He's been charging around the court, as we saw at the end of that third set tiebreak, but it is very bizarre to have something like that coming through the shoe.
Fold. Love.
Be a bit tough if he got fined for infringing the predominantly white rule.
30 love.
That's a settler, 2-1.
Kecmanovic 2 sets to 1.
A memory of Marin Cilic with a foot injury and unable to give his best in one final. It made him very, very emotional, but Sinner must have gone out there with an injury that could bleed in the foot. He must know about this, otherwise there'd be more drama around this.
And it would seem it isn't causing him any trouble because he hasn't called for the trainer, and we saw that blood a long, long time ago. So be interesting to hear what he says after the match about that. But his focus of attention right now is trying to get this breaker serve in the fourth set.
I think this will be a major turn-up, obviously, to the world of tennis, that he's struggling so much, and the crowd here today. 3 matches on this court. Arina Sabalenka and Novak Djokovic in their respective first-round matches still to come. Time now 4:12, so we're going quite late for 3 matches, most likely. People might have thought this sort of match would be a procession for the world #1, but not a bit of it. So Kecmanovic has done well, 50th in the world at the moment, top 30 in his career, and year-end rankings of 59, 44, 68, 29, 54, 54, 52. Just relentlessly consistent at world level.
Thank you, players are ready for play. Out. 15 love. Next. First serve. Next. Out. Out. 30 love.
Unforced error number 46. Sometimes doesn't miss that number in a week. Out. 40-15.
This is the sort of match that will have the full attention of the locker rooms. especially those in the top half of the draw, including Novak Djokovic. No Carlos Alcaraz this year. Draper out.
Kecmanovic. 2 games all, 4 sets.
More brilliant play from the Serb.
Yep. Look, Sinner going out is the story, but of this match, Kecmanovic has played brilliantly. Nobody's saying that he hasn't, but this has been a very odd performance from Sinner. Very subpar on the big points, some of them.
Out. 15 love.
Can't be brilliant every day.
Got the advantage of serving first in this 4th set. Sinner will be just wanting to keep his nose in front, try and build that pressure.
30 love.
Ace number 22. First serve points won hasn't been the problem, up at nearly 90%.
40 love. Sinner leads 3 games to 2. 4 sets. Kecmanovic by 2 sets to 1.
Sinner, the world's #1 tennis player, 4 times a Grand Slam champion. He would have been watching the Austrian Grand Prix yesterday. His mate George Russell winning that one. You've got such a big week of sport, with England playing Congo Wednesday at 5 p.m. Tennis competing with other sports for the attention of the public. These big names dropping out, it's just a big surprise, and no Alcaraz, of course. This is as wide open a men's draw, especially if Sinner goes out, as I can remember.
And then you'd feel it would be a very similar position to as what happened at Roland Garros, with Sinner just coming in such a clear favourite. And when he lost, it was the opportunity for everybody else, and Sasha Zverev was able to take advantage, win his first Grand Slam title. Long way to go in this one yet. Sinner still looking very composed. Little fist pump, fist pump to the box there. Fully engaged and looking to create opportunities to get that breaker serve in the 4th set.
2-3 in the 4th as the crowd settles again.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. $15 love. $15 all. 15-13.
Sinner's got away with one there. Another very poor drop shot. When you're not playing your best, you've got to go back to basics, and that is driving big, powerful ground strokes for the Italian, trying to play the touch shots. Not the best tactic, but 15-30, second serve. He's gone to it again from 3 feet behind the baseline. Knocks off the good forehand volley. Trying to get that crowd support. 2 more breakpoint opportunities.
Sinner leads 4 games to 2, fourth set.
Heavy strike on the forehand cross court. That occasion, Kecmanovic couldn't deal with it. Man, a real roar up to the player box. Sinner gets that break.
Thank you. Fifteen love. Out. 15 all.
Nothing Sinner could do about that, just clipping the top of the net, the return. Just got the break of serve, 4-2, 30 all. Needs to find that first serve. Gutsy second serve at 115 miles an hour.
Sinner. Sinner leads 5-2, full set.
Well, the momentum
Kecmanovic
has
by 2-1.
shifted. Whether or not Sinner can complete the deal in set 4 and take that into set 5, we don't know, but the spirit is there and the willing as well. 5-2 in this 4th set. Just way too many unforced errors. And when you get into a situation like this, when you're making those sorts of unforced errors, obviously nowadays you can have communication with the coach during the match. I mean, whether that helps for everybody or not, but you have to self-monitor as well. And you can't be as good as Jannik Sinner is without knowing exactly what has been going on. And he'll know his own game well enough.
Yeah, definitely. He'll be surprised by how many unforced errors he's made. The challenge is on other surface, you could say, well, you know, maybe play with a little bit more shape, give yourself a little bit more time in the rallies, whereas on grass, you've got to be aggressive. It's the toughest surface to defend on. You've got to get on the front foot. So Sinner's kept going for his shots. The unforced errors have flowed, but 60 winners. It's an impressive total as well.
And 50 unforced errors in the first 3 sets. It's a peculiar match. Kecmanovic serving now to stay in this 4th set.
Love 15.
And given how these sets have unfolded, Sinner will be looking for the break of serve here, not only just to win this 4th set to get to the 5th, but give him the opportunity of serving first in the 5th.
Out. 15 all.
They played here at Wimbledon, the championships, 2 years ago, and Kecmanovic picked up just 7 games in the entire match.
Hold. 15-13. Out. 30 all. Hold. 40-13.
Another unforced error. Sinner looking up to his box. Second serve return at 30 all. He just doesn't miss those types of shots, but today he has.
Hold. 'Advantage Sinner. full set Sinner. 6 games to 2.
2 hours and 53 minutes played here. And we're going the distance. The defending champion stretched every step of the way in this match. Has Kecmanovic got what it takes to go ahead and grab this momentum back from Sinner, who will go off the court? Certainly taking more supplements and pills and powders than I can remember him doing so in the past. I know they all monitor their hydration and their intake, and the specialists will look at what he loses over an amount of time given certain temperatures and humidities. That is scientifically monitored. And
yeah, certainly not rushing to get off the court, was he? They're taking his time with a drink and some supplements and then walking off court.
so this major shock here is still on the cards. He hasn't lost the first round of a major championship since 2021. He's still young at 24 years of age himself. And as I say, no defending men's singles champion at Wimbledon has lost since 2003, so it is very, very rare. Yes, he lost to Denis Shapovalov at the Australian Open back in 2021. So shocks galore on day one, and the biggest shocks really have come with the news that Jack Draper is not going to be in this tournament. That's too bad. And Emma Raducanu pulling out last night, so that's too bad. Quick look at this. A couple of break points opportunities, and Sinner took them. He nicked that break of serve, and total points won, almost double that of Kecmanovic, which seems a surprise. So now it really is up to the Serbian to re-establish himself and to make sure the concentration is there for his opening 2 service games, because that's what he did at the beginning of the match. He stood toe-to-toe and matched his opponent strength for strength, and made himself a part of this match, because a lot of people thought he was going to get blown away.
Yeah, if I'm honest, probably me being one of them, but the way that he's come out and taken care of his service games, and you look back at that end of the first set, how poorly Sinner played, losing the last 9 points, losing his serve from 40 love up, you felt, wow, this is unusual. And I think Kecmanovic has sensed that. Second set, Sinner responds. Third set in that tiebreak, it was the Serb that came up with some incredible tennis at the end of the break to take the 2-1 lead, and again Sinner has responded. But this early part of the 5th set, you feel, is going to be absolutely crucial for both men.
This 5-set record of Sinner's is something of a concern as well. Must be the greatest 5-set match he ever played was against Carlos Alcaraz just over a year ago in the French Open final. 5.5 hours of brilliance, and it would have completed the set of all the majors that Sinner had won. But he lost in 5 sets, including tie breaks in sets 4 and 5. 5.5 hours of the most dramatic tennis I've ever seen. And of course, when they're not in a tournament together, it's a great shame because they can't play. And when they are in, everybody wants to see the match.
Yeah, when you look back at that match in the final of the French, the physicality was absolutely incredible. Both players going corner to corner for 5.5 hours. So Sinner has the physical capabilities, you would have thought, having seen his performance in that match. But then at other times, when it's gone past 3 hours 40, he has looked like he's struggled.
I think, and I'm looking at a little screen here on my phone, I think the last 5-set match that he won, he was 2 sets to love down against Medvedev in the Australian Open final, and he beat him 3-6, 3-6, 6-4, 6-4, 6-3. Apart from that, his 5-set record is poor. So there's a lot that Kecmanovic can look at and say, this has been a great day. Whatever happens here, I'm going to go for it. He's going to take the ball early. on that second serve and just hope that he sees some errors once again. These are these sky boxes just to the, this would be the eastern side, wouldn't it, of centre court. They're quite expensive, those ones.
Sky View Suites.
Sky View seats, yeah, they're nice. They're all fully booked out, no doubt. Hospitality is sold as it always does. 100% here. And we come round to Court 3. That's where the old graveyard of the Seeds used to be, Court 1, with the new indoor tennis centre behind. 6 indoor courts there with the domed roofs. And it all started coming alive 5 or 6 weeks ago as the planting went in, and it looks wonderful again. The Boston ivy that was taken off when centre court roof went on and then reattached. Just gives it such a sense of flavour here. So not to be rushed, Jannik Sinner heads out. And it's become quite gladiatorial quite quickly, this tournament.
Just over 6 minutes since the last point, and it's an interesting time to take that break when you've just won the 4th set.
By interesting, do you mean
Time.
a surprise?
Some might wonder whether you just want to keep going. You've got the momentum, found a good rhythm both on serve and return. But after 7 minutes, gives your opponent a little bit of time to regroup and gather one's thoughts.
Final set.
But right now we've got a 1-set shootout.
Sinner to serve. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players are ready for play.
Sinner's in the lead. Feels like it's a while since we've been able to say that.
Out. 15 more.
Twenty-sixth ace.
Release. Out. 40-15. First game, final set.
That is accurate serving. And aces number 26 and number 27. Last year he led the tour in service games won and return games won. That's the first time that had ever been done. And look how close to the line he is. The aces in blue, the first serves in yellow, and those green lines in the service boxes are within 2 foot of the line, so that's how accurate he is. And it's a nice base from which to play when every point's importance is magnified in a decider. Kecmanovic to serve love 1.
15 love. Fold. Out. 30 love. Out. 40 love. Forty 15. Final set. Fold.
Kecmanovic has resisted so well on his backhand side, but Sinner was able to exploit the angle there on the forehand side.
Let's reserve. Fold. Please, ball change.
What a pickup that was.
2 games to 1, final set.
Almost Federer-esque. A flip off his baseline. Wonderful return. And that's just rude. Just great. Superb hands. But the game has changed. People don't come in. They don't use these sorts of hands now, apart from at the baseline. Most of the time when they do volley, they smack the ball and come in and put it away. It's so difficult to move up at the net with these passing shots. The pace that the ball is being hit with and the speed as well. This has been a very strange match as far as Sinner fans are concerned, of which there are so many around the world. He has absolutely been dominant, especially in the absence of Carlos Alcaraz. He's won everything. But this has been sort of strewn with errors as well as brilliance.
Yeah, it's just been very up and down, and as you reflect on Sinner's performance this year, certainly in those 5 Masters 1000s from Indian Wells to Miami to Monte Carlo to Madrid and Rome, he was faultless. He won all 5. His level of play was absolutely staggering, and then he had that severe hiccup at Roland Garros when he was up 2 sets to love and 5-1, and you sort of feel that has just perhaps put a little bit of doubt in his mind. And credit where credit's due to Kecmanovic, who's played some brilliant tennis. We're in a 5th set here.
From 2-all
Love 15.
in the 4th set, Sinner has elected to stand further back when receiving serve, then coming forward, rather than taking the ball early and perhaps making himself vulnerable with a poorer return. Is this the moment?
Love 13.
Perhaps got a little fortunate on the forehand. It landed right on the baseline. Wasn't the cleanest of strikes, but the backhand down the line most certainly was. Kecmanovic has gone often wide in the juice box to the Sinner forehand.
Difficult to understand. It's quite simply a miss hit.
Timing's been a little bit off, the footwork not sharp.
That's a very well-drilled set of ground strokes from the Serb.
40-13.
His footwork is absolutely key. Coach Jovanovic, his physio, Vladi Kecmanovic, delighted with what they're seeing. That's when he came onto tour, the adjustment he made was the footwork. He identified that as the difference between where he was and where he wanted to be. Himself.
But we've talked endlessly about the Sinner drop shot, and that was another poor one. So much height over the net. Kecmanovic was there in plenty of time.
tried to play it at the top of the bounce and rushed himself. Fantastic.
Top quality.
Advantage, Kecmanovic.
Sinner's backhand cross court was a quality shot, and so was the response.
That's a wonderful hold of serve from love 30 down.
Games all final sets. Love. Love. Love.
Comfortable game and momentum builder 3-2. He keeps his nose in front. Final set. Sinner, of course, the defending champion here. Coming into the final last year against Carlos Alcaraz, he'd lost his 5 previous matches against the Spaniard, but won, having lost the first set 6-4. Serving out to 15, and that all feels like a long time ago now, because Miomir Kecmanovic has got him into a street fight here. 50 unforced errors from Sinner in the first 3 sets. Very uncharacteristic. It's been a month since Sinner played, and that was at the French Open, and a very surprising loss where he lost his physicality as well as the match.
Time.
David Beckham and his mum Sandra, he flew back from the World Cup. Take mum to Wimbledon, why not? Good seats. England versus Democratic Republic of Congo on Wednesday, when the winner of this match will play in the second round, but we have no idea who it's going to be. 2-3 serving.
love 15. All.
Well, there are bad times for double faults. That was one of them. There's the breakthrough.
Sinner leads 4-2 final set.
That double fault, a huge disappointment for Kecmanovic, who has to respond now. He looks deflated, and why not? The balls are literally on Sinner's racket now, 4-2.
Love.
I think both players could go out on the practice court after this match and work on the drop shot. Really have been some poor ones. Sinner won't be complaining on this occasion. Getting that first point. Serving such an important game.
Fault. Out. 40-15. Sinner leads 5-2 final sets.
30th ace of the match. Some elements of his game have been potent today, and some have been inexplicably poor by his huge standards.
Absolutely. Ace number 30, winner number 70, but it's been the unforced errors, it's been some very indifferent shot selection that has slightly taken us by surprise, but Sinner has shown good fighting spirit, didn't let his head drop at the end of the third set, responded early in the fourth, and now in a very strong position in this fifth set.
Serbian representation in all three matches on the opening day of the championships this year. Novak Djokovic coming up later on. Arina Sabalenka is next. Obviously not Serbian, her opponent is. It's got the crowd going a bit. The wave sometimes dies around about the royal box. We can't have that. Keep an eye on them. Oh, that's good.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players are ready, thank you. Oh. 15 love.
I said at the end of the fourth set, Sinner would be looking for the double break to serve first in the fifth. He's just looking for the double break here to finish the match off.
Out. 30 love. Love. Fold. Release. Leads 5 games to 2.
Good service hold there from Kecmanovic. It asks Sinner the question. Never easy closing out any match, let alone one that you've been behind, you haven't played your best tennis. Sinner's got to stand up here and deliver.
Love. Fold.
Sinner did well to stay in the rally with a slide to the forehand, and then when he got the opportunity, unloaded on his forehand. 2 points from victory.
reached its peak in that third set tiebreak with some of the best tennis we're likely to see this championship. Since then, it's been largely Sinner. Tried to finish it in a blaze of glory.
Did lose his serve from 40 love in the first set. I'm not sure history will repeat itself. Still match point.
Disaster averted for Jannik Sinner. He did it the hard way from 2 sets to 1 down. The defense is on. Miomir Kecmanovic played his part. Excellent match from him. Job done by Sinner. First match in a month after that difficult experience at the French Open where the conditions and perhaps illness got the better of him. But Jannik Sinner, this was about getting a job done. And he just about did it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a Grand Slam cliche. You can't win the tournament in the first week, but you can certainly lose it. And down 2 sets to 1, Sinner was in trouble.
He's played on this wonderful court before and he's been hammered. This time, he really did himself proud. Northern played his part in that match. 2 sets to 1 up against the defending champion, but no surprise today. As I say, not for a long time. Since 2003 has the defending men's champion lost his opening match, and it wasn't to be today either. So this, the first Italian man or woman to win a Wimbledon title. He marches on, but he's going to have to improve significantly, obviously. We're yet to hear anything about that bleeding right foot. Blood seems to be soaking through his right shoe. Couple of tumbles out there as well that we were concerned about, Tim, but improvement required.
Yeah, but he's certainly given himself another opportunity.
3 hours and 29 minutes, 6-3 in the fifth, the final score. Jannik Sinner, the top seed, is through.
Well, Jannik, welcome back to Wimbledon. Congratulations. My goodness, you had to battle for that one out there. He pushed you so hard. Just sum up your emotions.
Yeah, hello everyone. First of all, thanks for coming. Such a huge honor, to start the tournament. For the first player, to come out here was a little tight in the beginning. Didn't play my very best, but tried to get into it. It was my first official match on grass. This also is very important. I'm happy that I turned it around. The third set was a very tough one to swallow, but no, I'm very happy. Big honor to play in front of you. So thanks for coming.
You mentioned the third set. You have been in a huge battle. I think you gave us all just a small heart attack when you had that nasty fall. And I'm looking at your right foot, and your white shoe is so red. It's not quite in contravene of the Wimbledon white guidelines, but it's not meant to be that colour. I'm guessing it's blood. You must be in pain.
No, I'm good. It just seems much worse than it is. I'm actually very surprised they let me keep playing because, you know, all white, it turned into a little red, but no, it's just, you know, a nail. I didn't want to disturb, you know, also Miomir. I think we both had, you know, a good rhythm. It was a great match from both of us, so I didn't want, you know, to take any time, and no, it's all good. Thank you.
The defending champion always opens centre court. That's the honour that you have as the gentleman's defending champion. Beforehand, did it feel like just another match? Were there nerves? Was it excitement?
Definitely not. It was a very, very different feeling. You know, there's a lot of nerves when you go down the stairs behind the court. So also mentally knowing, you know, it's such a prestige court and such a historical court, and coming back here as defending champion means a lot to me, even though every year is different. Every year, you know, can be very, very tough. So first of all, very happy to win the first one. Of course, we will try to aim for a couple of improvements for the next match, but today I can be very, very happy.
The aces were good, your resilience was good. What do you want to work on going forward?
Yeah, I felt the first couple of sets, a lot of mistakes also from the forehand side. So it's normal, you know, first round matches are never easy, so, you know, I try to accept that, trying to raise my level when I definitely needed to, you know. Third set, as I said, was very tough, very, very great points from his side, and but yeah, this is tennis, so every day is different, and again, very happy to be in the next round.
Jannik, thank you very much. Put
Thank
your
you
hands
so much.
together for world #1 defending champion Jannik Sinner.